Want a clean red inventory in CS2 without spending a fortune? Today we're building the ultimate red loadout, from cheap budget skins to a few heavy hitters. Let's start with the T side. For your Glock, you have three solid options. The Glock Candy Apple in Factory New is a classic pure red skin for under €2. If you want a cool design, the Water Elemental in Minimal Wear is a fan favorite for around €14. And if you want to flex, the Factory New version is around €48. Moving on to the other pistols. The dual Berettas Panther in Field Tested is a nice dark budget pick. But if you want that bright red look, get the Hemoglobin in Factory New for €15. For the P250, the Nevermore in Field Tested is dirt cheap at 75 cents. If you want more detail, the Muertos in Minimal Wear has a really nice skull design for €11.50. For the Tech 9, the re-entry costs just over €1. And the Isaac gives you those clean, futuristic red lines for €2.80. Now for the Deagles. The Crimson Web in Field Tested gives you that iconic web pattern for €10. If you want a clean sci-fi look, the Code Red in Field Tested is €35. And if you want the ultimate dream flex, you can always pair these with a Crimson Web M9. And for the budget option, the Serpent Strike in Minimal Wear for 59 cents is your choice. For the budget rifle rounds, the Galil Firefight in Minimal Wear is super clean for €1.80. If you prefer a patterned tactical look, the Galil Connexion is an absolute steal at just 59 cents. Now for the AK-47. If you want a newer, highly underrated skin, the Nouveau Rouge in Minimal Wear is awesome for €25. The Orbit Mark 11 in Field Tested gives you a great geometric look for €22. The legendary AK-47 Redline is still a community favorite at €24. But if you want the ultimate red rifle, the Bloodsport in Minimal Wear is worth every cent of its €125 price tag. For the snipers, the Scout Calligrapho in Minimal Wear is a nice budget pick for just 20 cents. For the AWP, the Exothermic in Minimal Wear has a cool heat map style for €6.10. But if you want the absolute crown jewel of this loadout, the AWP Wildfire in Field Tested looks incredible in the new CS2 lighting for €36. Switching over to the CT side, your starting pistols are insane. The USPS check engine in Field Tested is a great budget pick at 70 cents. The Bleeding Edge in Minimal Wear has a really aggressive look for €2.94. But if you want the best red USP, the Kill Confirmed in Field Tested is an absolute must-have for €55. Pair any of these with a 5.7 Urban Hazard in Field Tested is incredibly bright for just 90 cents. When buying a FAMAS, the Valence in Field Tested gives you clean red accents for €3. While the Survivor Z in Minimal Wear gives you a rugged look for just 65 cents. Finally, the main rifles for the CT side. If you use the silencer, the M4A1-S Night Terror is an unbelievable budget skin at just 45 cents. If you have cash to burn, the M4A1-S Hot Rod in Factory New is pure luxury. If you prefer the M4A4, the converter in Factory New is ultra clean for €1.75. The Tooth Fairy in Field Tested has a cool dark vibe for €2.96. And the classic Evil Daimyo in Field Tested is the perfect budget red rifle for just €3.10. That's the full red inventory for every budget. Drop a comment and tell me which skin is your favorite, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next guide. See ya.